I was gonna do a... Damn it. The ground is gonna be buzzing this morning. That was pre-workout and salts. Funny thing, actually. Start today. Sun is out beaming. That's not the funny part. The funny part is that I wrote this on the car as we came home from the dog walk this morning. WDQ, we don't quit. Positive affirmations. I'm a big fan of those in terms of like, you write it and it becomes a thing. Like if you say it and write it and you truly believe it like I do, it just is like a positive reinforcement, but that was testing me this morning. Even my straw came out, man, in front of the neighbours. Enjoy your pre-workout ground.
Woo! Ah, the best time! What is this caffeine?
I'll tell you something, today, it's lovely. Cold. Hello.
And you couldn't turn the car on, why?
I could, because
you can't focus on more than one thing at once.
I can't focus on more than one thing at once. Whoa, damn. Nah, we could drive blind. Can't see. Oh, that struggled this morning, didn't it? Salts. Oh no, not you two again. That's what people say when they see me and Jazz. Whee! These are great. Fits perfectly in a cup holder. How do we get this blooming booming then? Hi, big fan. Like I am of you lot, big fan. Get in here. We're off for another day of training. I don't know what she's on about. Can see everything perfect. Hey, here she is. That's all she can reach. I think that'll be absolutely fine, babe. Don't worry, babe. We got this. Windshield cleaning sponsored by Tesco. Club card. Every little helps. Ah, it's already melted. Jazz was just jumping the gun. Enthusiasm. It's a very important thing in life. I'm struggling this morning to get my senses together, alright?
You're not struggling, you're just being daft. Use your brain.
I love you too. I love you, I do, yeah.
We've brought matching jumpers.
Good.
I've brought this one too.
Let's have a bit of chill, shall we? Gretzky, can you make that noise? I can't tell if that's me or the machine. Is that you or the machine? With a straw, I feel basic. I feel like one of those people that hit the curb. Oh! Dear, that curve came out of nowhere.
I left my sippy cup because I didn't think I'd have time, but I should know with you that everything takes forever.
It does. Good job we have forever together, babe. Oh, what day is it? Wednesday. Hump day. Whoa! Ah, yeah, you can turn it off. Hold on, you're not Craig.
Yeah, I am. It's a conversation.
Some intense music. Listen to that this morning. 6 a.m. class would have been absolutely off their rocker. That's what the pigeons will be like when they drink my pre-workout. I wanted to talk to you guys about hydration this morning because I feel like that's like a thing whilst I write down my programming for the day. First fact, at night you sweat between 0.5 and like 1.5 litres depending on room temperature. Like generally you sweat like a few other things. You could sweat a little bit more, you could sweat a little bit less. I've run out of space on my memory card. A lot of talking to myself and now Jazz has disappeared. When I did the morning routine video, I was like, I didn't explain why I have the salts in the morning. And honestly, why I find that they're important. So like, that's a dead pen. Hydration is one of the things that I recently have been like getting on top of, especially with the salts, just because like it's so important for nerve function and muscle contraction, basically performance, and making you strong and getting a good solid pump when you're in the gym. And if you're dehydrated, you're going to underperform and you're not going to get the swole feeling of enjoyment. All right, just a very quick dive into why I actually have my salts in the morning. I said, obviously, to help my performance, but I just wanted to go into it a little bit more. The average recommendation is that you should drink 8 cups or 2 liters of water a day. That's the general population, but we are not the general population. The US National Academies of Science and Medicine actually says for a healthy adult daily, it should be more around 3.7 litres for a male and 2.7 litres for a female. On average, you will lose about 0.8 to 1.4 litres of sweat per hour, depending on how much you sweat. And as I've already said in the video, typically you'll lose the same overnight as you sleep, as your body just perspires. So, why do I get up and drink my salts first thing in the morning? Well, a shaker bottle is 600 ml. And there's been advice recently to say that you should drink 600 ml at about an hour before you work out, which is when I kind of wake up in the morning. Why I'll add salts, which the hard work pays off ones include potassium, magnesium, calcium, taurine, among other things, is because basically they help the absorption of the water into the body and help regulate fluid balance. Because when we sweat, we don't just sweat water, we sweat electrolytes and salt. So if you walk around with a big sippy cup of just water every day, make sure you have at least enough salt in your diet to help it get absorbed. But I just put a bit in my water to start the day to again really just help the absorption so I can perform better when I get to the gym.
Yeah.
I don't feel like right now I'm in a good shape to go into a commercial gym and just Olympic lift.
I know it is proper like cloud chasing. Like,
Just do it for the views.
yeah, but it's fun to watch. I like watching.
What do you think, team? Joe really likes watching those videos. Maybe. Like, there's one opening up not far down the road. Maybe we could send something there.
Reactions, you know, when someone like it looks like you're gonna deadlift and then they clean it or whatever and they go, it's just.
You like good reactions.
I love it, yeah.
He loves a good reaction.
What was the right answer?
Just go away. You're over here annoying me already. Stop looking over my shoulder as I write and judge my handwriting. Right, I should probably write this down. This looks like the same session as the back squats on Monday, just with front squats. Then a couple of lifts afterwards. Fun, 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 fun. I really enjoy the same thing over and over. That's why I chose weightlifting. I'm going to do this whole cycle, I think. I've just come up with it now in my head. I'm going to do the whole cycle of front squats and back squats in barefoot shoes. Usually I do it in lifters, front squats, because of the carryover into the clean, but I've learnt off Justin. I have. If you watch the videos, he constantly like changes bars that he uses, changes angles, changes different sort of, just like constantly vary. And I find when I squat in flat shoes, it allows me to sit into my hips more, especially with the front squat. So I'm going to do that whole cycle because I'm pretty quad dominant in flat shoes. You always squat in flats.
You're very butt dominant.
You think I'm butt dominant?
Yeah. No, not after yesterday.
You saw? Oh, damn, you did the pump sesh yesterday. Yes, you are a pump god. You are a little pump god. This is taking me way too long to write down. Talk to the team, Jazz, about your reasoning behind why you watched The Christmas Chronicles as your first Christmas movie yesterday or the other day. You need to hold it. I'm still working.
Well, when Will was in the gym yesterday, we got very excited and shared a moment because we both watched our first Christmas movie and we both watched Christmas Chronicles the night before. And we decided that it's good because it's not one of the big boys. Got to save the big boys to December, you know. Home Alone, Elf, The Grinch. But Christmas Chronicles is like a good one. It's just like ease you into the Christmas spirit.
It's a dabble in the baubles.
Little dabble in the baubles. Yeah. And it's December on Friday. It's also the EU Hustle Christmas launch on Friday.
Woo. This video might even go out on Friday.
This video might even go out on Friday.
If so, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
For us, though, it's Wednesday.
It is. It's cold.
What's your Christmas movie? Love Actually. Oh,
Yeah, Love Actually is a good one. Oh, Ratatouille. Ratatouille is always on at Christmas, isn't it?
Stuart Little was one of my favourite films growing
Stuart
up.
Little. Yeah. Other Christmas movies.
We don't need to know anymore.
Yes, we do. There's 25 days to watch Christmas movies.
You're watching one a day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting off with good mornings on GoWod. If you don't do GoWod before you work out, what are you doing? Jazz is doing GoWod as well, but I just look like I'm bending over in front of you. I just went to the toilet, and whilst I was sat there scrolling, I found Jazz a Christmas present, and it's a great Christmas present.
So romantic.
So romantic. Some would call it a present, but not me. I love a pre-WOD GoWod because it just gets you like moving. It's like dynamic. And my hamstrings are tight. Prayer on a roller. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, prayer on a roller. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, but it's better for you. I just put front squat into the pre-WOD, so that's what it's prepping me for. I definitely need a mat. My knees can't handle this. If you can just sit on the floor with your knees on like hard concrete, that's how you know that you are like alpha. You are hard as nails. This is a sick lat and tricep opener. If you struggle with front rack, struggle to get your elbows up, bang this in. My body much prefers moving through range, like when I'm warming up, rather than static stretching. Oh, here we go. This is probably, if I was gonna say one exercise to do before pretty much anything, it would be this. T-hip opener, right? Front angle at about 90 degrees, sitting into the back hip. And what you do is you move through rotation. So put your hand by your foot, rotate up, put the other hand down. So good. Getting these hips open and getting that thoracic moving. More go wood with me tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this now. This barbell today feels like a full-blown icicle. No heating in this box. You gotta bring your own heat. I'll still do all of my ollie lifts in lifting shoes because that's specific to the sport that I'm doing and it does help. But my squats, no. Put them back until the cleans later. First set is already done. It was at 60 kilos, now we're at 80, 4 reps. 5 seconds down, 3 seconds in the bottom. Oh, it's not easy, I tell you that, even though the weight's light. Just that tension, that time. Rodman is my favourite song from Mike. But they know about I really like the range of motion this puts me in. 140 for today's top set. Simple, you know, like this is, we're Thorin, we're Mariah Careying, as it'll be referred to from now on. Smooth. Bit of silence for the last set, bit of ASMR barbell. I found the last set actually pretty hard. My traps are smoked off the last 2 days. Ooh, tick the last one. Bang this one. That pause above the knee just takes all of your like elastic power out. So it's, you've got to commit to that pull. All right, 3 with like a 3-second pause above the knee. Sick. Wow, those 3 reps got me out of breath. Uh-oh, but what is this? Apparently this is the CrossFit affiliate programming that they're doing. And the reason the box are doing it is they said it'll probably come up in the open, whatever they're programming for. So, I mean, I'll do the open again this year. I'm not fussed, it's just for fun with you guys. What this is, 8 alternating dumbbell hang snatches, 8 box jump overs, 30 inch. Yeah, hang, doesn't even have to touch the floor. You were just doing it RX++. Oh, I need a wee. Pre-WOD wee. Nice. I was asking Jazz if she felt the same as me. It was like each movement hurt as much as each other, but just the first few reps of each movement was all right. And from like round 3, it was burning a little bit. I'd like do my 7 box jump overs, I'd do my 8th, and I'm like, oh, back at the dumbbell. And then I'm like, 1, 2, 3, oh, I don't like the dumbbell, get me back on the box. And then it went back and forth. Question is, should I play Mariah Carey now, or is it when's December, you say?
Friday.
Or should I wait till Friday?
I think it would be a good way to ring in December.
Okay. Is there a not so Christmassy song that we could probably put on the way home?
This is very Christmassy. This is worse than throwing out Mariah.
No, it's not. The Christmas tree. Yeah, it's Kevin.
That's the song that's playing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I wish I could play the saxophone.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon it'd be cool. Imagine that. At just like a random party or whatever, and you just crack out a saxophone over a beat. No one is going to go, oh, a bit of a show off. They're going to go, that's sick.
Yeah.
And the amount of smiles you'll bring to people's faces.
I'll probably play some pretty cool.
Any subscribers willing to turn up to a Monday morning or Tuesday morning training session with a saxophone and jam over the tunes that we put on, feel free to drop me a message and turn up.
Can you imagine?
Imagine if like 3 of them turned up. While some front squatting.
They could also do that.
When I fail, yes.
That was very good.
Thank you. I am a human saxophone. Yes. Yes.